In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the condenser on this Buick Encore. This is going to be located behind the front bumper. Let's get into it. Before you start this job, you want to bring the vehicle to a local shop to have the refrigerant removed from the vehicle. I'm going to take this cover off, use a trim tool, pop these clips out. Take the center part out first and then the rest of the clip. Do that with the rest of them. Oops. Should be one there. Grab that panel, slide it off. Now I'll take these screws out. The two on the sides are going to be a 7mm. We're going to use a 7mm socket. Take those screws out. And the bolts, we're going to use a 10mm socket. That'll be loose. Using a T20 socket, take these screws out in the back. And take the push pins out, just use a trim tool. And same on the other side. We're going to take this shield off, use a 10mm socket. Take these bolts out. Using a 7mm socket, take these screws out. This one's a T20. And just grab the panel, slide it back, and it comes right down. Now you want to remove these two screws on each side. Use a T20 socket. Take these bolts out. And do the same on the other side. In the inner wheel well, we're going to take these screws out. Use a T20 socket. Take those out. Those out. Right, now I'm just going to grab the inner wheel well, just pull it out a little bit, separate it. You don't have to remove it, but separate it from the bumper area. Now we're going to pop this trim panel up. There's some push pins right behind there. Just use a trim tool. Just slide this behind, right there. You can kind of feel on the back side where the push pin is. Pop that out. Then we're just going to lift this up. And that can just stay loose like that. We'll do the same on the other side. Under here, there's a screw. Use the T20 socket. Take this screw out. And you want to do the same on the other side. And just grab the side of the bumper and just yank it out. And just pull. You want to pull it forward. You can pop this up. Do the same on the other side. Grab the bumper and pull that out. And there's a wire. Before you pull it completely out, you want to disconnect this wire. You can see the connector right here. Just pull that lock tab out and then push down on the tab. Disconnect the connector, and the bumper comes right off. Using a 10mm socket, take these bolts out. This bracket comes off. Take these bolts out, use a 10mm socket. Grab this bracket. I'm going to slide it forward slightly, and it comes out. Now we're going to take this bracket off. We're going to use a trim tool, take these push pins out. And do the same on the other side. And take these two out. Same trim tool. Just pop the center out. Pop that out. Grab this bracket. And you just want to go below the cable. It comes right out. Using a 13mm socket, we're going to take this nut off. Pull that off. Using a 10mm socket, we're going to take these bolts out. There's two on this side. And down below. Take those out. And we'll move over to the other side. And take this bolt out, same 10mm socket. Pull that out. And just grab the condenser, slide it forward. And we're just going to pick it up a little bit. Slide it off. Tip it over and pull it out. Now we'll take the old seals off. I'm just going to use a straight blade screwdriver. Just get underneath here. Pry these out. Take those off. Take the new seals. You put a little AC oil on the seals to make them go on a little easier. Push those on. Take the new condenser. You're going to take the stud. You want to get that started. You can use a Phillips head screwdriver. And tighten this down. And just snug that down, that's good. Now slide this in place. And you're gonna put the stud through the hose. That's good. Before we put the bolts in, let's get the nut started. Just get that started, tighten that later, and then we'll get the bolts started. 2 on this side and 1 on the other side. Now tighten those down. Snug those down. Now we're going to tighten this nut down and torque it to 16 foot-pounds. I'll put this shield in. And put the push pins in and lock them down. And on the other side. Now take this bracket, this lined up. There's a couple tabs right here that have to get lined up in the holes. That's good. And put the bolts in. Snug these down. I take this bracket, line this up, get the bolts started. And I'll tighten this down. Now I'll connect the connector for the wiring harness, lock it down, push down the lock. Now I take the bumper cover, and I'll line this up. Just pull the trim out. Push that in place. And just punch that in on the side. There we go. And I'll pull this back, get this screw started, snug that down, and you can get the trim lined up. All that good. You're going to slide the trim in down below. The inner fender well lined up. With that all in position, and tap down on the trim and put these screws in. And snug those down. And do the same on the other side. Underneath, get these panels lined up, get the screws started. And snug these down. And get this panel lined up. In. And you want to start these screws on the outer side. Do not put the screws in the middle two areas. That is where the other panel goes. Same with this side. Get that started. And tighten these down. And the screws up front. Get these started. Snug these down. And there should be a couple others. This vehicle is missing a few. And there's a screw right here. Tighten that down. And a push pin right here. Lock it down. And do the same on the other side. And take this panel, take the two tabs, go in the slots right there and there. Get this lined up. And about halfway down, put the push pins in. lock it down. Same with the other side. Lock it down. Put the screws in. Tighten these down. And put these push pins in. And put these screws in. And tighten them down. Put these bolts in. Tighten those down. Screws on the side. Put this cover on. And take the push pins and push them in place. There you go. Now that you're done installing the parts, you want to bring the vehicle to the local shop where you had the refrigerant removed and have them recharge the system.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.